Good afternoon and welcome to Take Action News with David Shuster. This is guest host, executive producer Daniel Marin's in studio today. The last week, David Shuster will be on paternity leave, June 22nd, 2013. Wow, we've had an amazing show so far. We just talked with what I gently called the politest right-wing fanatic I know, Brian Fisher, the director of issue analysis for the American Family Association. He's been on the show many times, and his perspective on immigration is fascinating. And I think, in certain ways, very principled, though I would argue far too stubborn and unwilling to look at the perspective, I think, from the people that are suffering right now, and a system that has failed people. We've got Dr. Digipol in studio today, Alan Rosenblatt, and we're going to talk with him about social media in a second. Alan, I had a story I wanted to cover, but first I want your reaction to that discussion I just had with Brian Fisher. What do you make of the points he was making? Well, I mean, Alan, I guess, how about this? Do you think when right-wingers say that immigration that this is just, it's simple, people violate the laws, let them go home, or even if it takes resources to send them home, it's unfair to the people who do try to come here legally? What do you make of that argument?
Well, first of all, it's an interesting strategy rhetorically to say, if they break the laws, we should just send them home, because then that allows them to simply say, oh, well, they're here illegally, therefore they're criminals, and we should send them all home. And it's I think it's an intentional slippery slope in that respect. I certainly think that, somebody who's guilty of violent crimes, I mean, we need to deal with them, period. But when it comes to, by and large, the people who are here, they're just trying to, I don't know, there's so many boogeymen that the right creates with regard to, the evil immigrant, illegal immigrant as the typical. I think in many ways it's a pure red herring. The vast majority of them are just simple people trying to make a living for their families and a future for themselves. And I think we sort of try to lump them all together into a large pot of evil people when in fact it's not true. And
I think it's very hard for poor people, let's say, living in some of these poor Central American, Latin American countries in East Asia to get here legally. I think that is also clear, that most of the people that do come here legally are already middle class generally, right. That they know how to navigate that process to qualify for some of those visas. And of course, as I pointed out, 40% of undocumented immigrants came here originally legally and overstayed a visa. So I mean, there's so many components to this.